This photo is scarier to me than any horror movie I've ever watched. All of the research studies showing the benefits of this format of fasting were performed on men and postmenopausal women. The truth is that this format may not be appropriate for women in their reproductive years. This is because of the lovely process of gluconeogenesis. It's fancy speak for your body eating itself. Yum. In some of my latest videos, I talked all about the 4 hormonal body types and how they can indicate hormonal imbalance on different spectrums based on which hormones are underactive or overactive. I got lots of questions on whether intermittent fasting is benefit for this or that body type, but the truth is it doesn't have really benefits for any of the body types if done in the format I just showed. In the absence of food for fuel, your body will break down muscle, tissue, and bone for that fuel. This process is extremely stressful for the body. It's going to ramp up your stress hormones, spike your blood sugar, make your insulin increase, all the things. When you experience extreme amounts of weight loss on an intermittent fasting diet with that 18-6 format that I showed in that very first photo, you may not be losing just fat, and it's important to know that. Intermittent fasting in this format is also not appropriate for many phases of the menstrual cycle because the body is not as primed to handle stress. So you can be doing more harm than good and really fooling your body into keeping that weight on as a defensive mechanism. You may feel amazing when you first start this intermittent fasting window of fasting all the way till noon and then, on and on. This is because your body is running sheerly on stress hormones in the absence of fuel. Gluconeogenesis is a very stress-heavy process. You're going to release cortisol, which if you've seen any of my other videos, and especially my adrenal body typing video, you know that cortisol is like the villain that can cause so many issues. Here's what you're going to do instead if you want all the benefits of intermittent fasting without fucking up your hormones. Now wake up and have breakfast within an hour of waking. This is one of my top tips for balancing hormones. So for example, if you wake up at 8 a.m., you're going to want to open up your feeding window at 9 a.m., an hour after waking. Earlier if possible. That starts your 10-hour feeding window, which would bring you all the way to the close of the eating window at 7 p.m., which means you'll want to have dinner sometime between 6 and 7, depending how long it takes you to cook, to eat. That way you get all the benefits of your 14-hour fasting window overnight while your body is already resting and recovering, and you won't be putting yourself into more of a fight or flight state. You may find that you lose weight in the initial period of implementing that extreme fasting schedule, but it's just not sustainable for the female body over time to be in that fight or flight stressed out state for so long. This method is much less extreme and much more beneficial to help you with that long-term, healthy, sustainable weight loss.